Look at this. It's actually welted right now. What is the absolute most painful lift? We're gonna find that out today. Look, we're science-based lifters, right? So we gotta figure this out for science. You don't wanna be walking around the gym one day and accidentally stumble upon the most painful lift. Or what if one day you're with your bro in the gym and he's like, hey, yo, bro, you should do the turf smuggler lift with me. Then you could be like, the turf smuggler? That's the most painful lift in the world. I ain't doing that with you, bro. See, science. And so I asked the most smartest person I could find to give me the 10 most painful lifts in the world. We are going to try each one of those lifts, and I'm going to rank each one of those lifts on a scale of 1 to 10. And at the end of the video, we will crown the champion most painful lift of all of them. And I will attempt to do 50 reps of the most painful lift in the world. Because it's imperative that you know what that's like. You obviously you must know. Okay, up first for most painful lifts on this list is Zercher squats. Haven't heard of them. The barbell sits in your elbow pit like a medieval torture device. Okay, so the pain is your elbows and your soul. Every single lift today that includes my legs is going to be given extra points because I did legs this morning, and so my legs are already toast, and even worse, I'm choosing purposely painful lifts for them. But you know what, legs, get over it. Starting with 135 because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have the tiniest legs of all people doing YouTube fitness content in the whole YouTube world. I think it's just wanting me to squat like this. This is gonna hurt. Oh, my legs are tired already. So am I supposed to like pray at the same time that I don't die? Yeah. Pray. Ah, frick. This just is hurting my elbows. Yeah, this was pain right there. Just not in the joint, but the pain was right there. Not sure why anyone would ever do that lift. So now you know, don't do Zercher squats because it made this list. Right now, it's obviously the #1 most painful because it's the only one that I've done and it was painful. It's in first place at the moment. Don't forget, at the end of this video, I am going to be doing the most painful one, 50 of the most painful reps I have ever done. But right now it's on to #2 on the list, which is the Reeves Deadlift. This is the description for the Reeves Deadlift. You don't grab the bar, okay? How does that make sense? Oh, you grab the plates with your fingertips. Area most likely to feel pain is your back, your grip, and your life. I guess we'll leave with the same setup. I can deadlift significantly more than 135, but I don't know if I can Reeves deadlift 135. These bars, these plates have like these little cheater handles. I don't think I can use those. I think I'm supposed to literally just grab it with my fingertips, though there's nothing to grab on this side. I'll have to flip these around. Deadlifts are themselves a pretty painful lift, but I don't know, I kind of like them. Man, I can barely reach that. Oh, freak. My grip. I have a feeling that this is partially trying to make your grip strength stronger. Yeah, woo! I did it, yes. That one was kind of fun, actually. The Reeves deadlift, I think, has some merit. I can sort of understand why somebody would do that one. I felt that in my forearms like mad. Like, I don't know the last time I felt a deadlift, or any lift, I should say, is what I meant, that burned my forearms with one rep like that. Reeves deadlift, that was kind of solid, honestly. So, Reeves deadlift, #2. Okay, we're at #3, and I kind of am wondering if this one is going to be the #1, like, for forever. The Sott press. Basically, full depth squat, which, by the way, squats are just obviously one of the most painful lifts, just like naturally, commonly painful lifts. So some of these might incorporate squats. Full depth squat plus overhead press at the same time. I don't really do overhead presses because I like other shoulder exercises better, but I'm gonna try 115 pounds here. And I might not be able to do this. Some people were doing it in front of their body on the videos, and some people were gonna do it in the back. So I'm gonna try the front ones, because that sounds harder. squat down and press. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can press this if I'm standing up. But yeah, that didn't work, did it? Let's take it down 20 pounds. Okay, so we're gonna squat and press. Oh, I landed on my knees, so that kind of failed still. Oh, I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to get a Sott's press like successfully. Oh, yeah. That time I didn't fall on my knees, though I was kind of losing balance at the end. You know what? We could just cut that part out, right? You just cut the part out where I lose the balance on the end. Mr. Sotts, your press is definitely more painful than Reeves Deadlift, but not as bad as the Zercher Squats. Sott's press was just unenjoyable. Not like super painful, but unenjoyable. That was number 3, guys. I promise you, this is going to get so much more insane. I know of one lift on here that's still left that is going to cause absolute carnage to me. If you're still watching this, you're an absolute savage. And I would appreciate it so much if you subscribe. If you subscribe, I'll name this tooth Jerry. For number 4, the Turkish get up. Here is the description from chat. The most violent slow motion lift ever invented. Every muscle helps, including the ones you didn't evolve. I am not a CrossFitter. I do not know how to do this, so feel free to roast me. I literally just watched 2 videos on this, and that's my knowledge on the Turkish get up. I got 25 pounds. I don't know if that's super light, heavy, whatever. Here we go, though. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, that was hard. Okay. Under there and stand up straight. Bing! Out of frame. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. That wasn't a lift I would do by choice. Okay, let me know if you would. Let's try the other side. That's the hardest part. Okay, and then I think you're just supposed to sit up, get to your knee or something like that, and then up. Bing! That's a dumb lift. I don't like it. Get up was not enjoyable, but not really painful. So I'm gonna say I still like the Reeves deadlift better than that. So Reeves, you're now number 4, and Turkish get up is number 3. The Steinborn Squat. So I've never heard of most of these lifts before, and so I look them up on YouTube to figure out how to even do them. Now, if any of these lifts are lifts that you actually do, that you enjoy, tell me why. Tell me why you do them, what you enjoy about them, and also, you'll notice that I'm probably doing them totally wrong, so feel free to roast me in the comments, tell me how I'm doing them wrong, and how maybe I can make them more enjoyable. Okay, let's not hurt ourselves. Okay. I'm gonna hurt myself. Yeah. Oh, that sucked. Okay. The Steinborn Squat, everybody. I think the least enjoyable lift that I have done. I'm not sure I could say the most painful. I think the Zercher Squat still has the cake for that pain that I was feeling like in my upper forearm elbow area. But a Steinborn was terrible. You are going into the number 2 position. It's time for lift number 6, the bent press. We already know that I'm gonna do this wrong, so may as well just start roasting me before you even see how wrong I do it. So the dude like swung it up, and then he like bent over. I'm doing this wrong. Oh, frick. Oh, my shoulder. I watched the video again, and I still don't know how to do this stupid lift, so I'm just gonna try it with like 15 pounds. One dude, he like, kind of like let his elbow straighten as he bent over, and then he came up like that, kind of. Should I try the 50 again? So he's like this. Oh, frick, this is too heavy for me. I'm sure that's cheating, but there you have it. What was it even called? It was the bent press. Bent press is number 3 now. Anderson squats. To make this as physically painful as possible, I vote. I try to get under that. So that is at like my thighs. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna try it from down here. So my bottom is basically at the ground already. I can barely fit in here. Okay, let's not get hurt though. Can't drive my heels into the ground because I'm too far down. I don't have the mobility for that. This is not gonna be easy. I've never done a squat this low before. Woo! That was freaking awesome. Yeah. How do I get rid of this? I don't know. I guess I could just walk out and drop it. Woo! That felt sweet. That was only 115 pounds, and you saw how hard that was for me. Not really painful, very difficult. I wouldn't, like if I got to the end of this list and I had to do 50 of those, that would absolutely be horrific. We're gonna put this at number 4. Continental clean. I don't see why this one would be so painful. It's freaking brutal though. Let's read this. You don't clean the bar. You smash it off your belly on the way up. It looks like cheating. Feels like internal bleeding. I have to clean this up onto my belt. So that's a smashing the belly part, I guess. Snatch it all the way to a press. And I've got 115 pounds here. Cheat right there. Oh, frick, that pinched my belly. Oh gosh, that right there might have just won the pain. I knew I could do 115. Okay, that was the most painful lift so far because I literally pinched my belly. If that's normal, that right there is a freaking painful lift. Let's try again, see if it happens again. That time I didn't get pinched. Back on the belly. There's the pinch. There's the freaking pinch. Oh my gosh. Frick. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. See that? See what I'm talking about here? Yeah, it freaking pinched me. That one takes the cake. That one's number 1, if that's common. This is what the Googly says. Yes, pinching your belly or skin between the axle bar and your lifting belt is common, though undesirable issue during the Continental clean, especially for those new to the lift. It often results in bruising or discomfort. Bam, number 1, the iron cross hold. If your arms don't start shaking like you're trying to connect to a weak router, because you're basically like a human Wi-Fi signal test, you're not doing it right. Let's do this. I don't know if this is a myth or not, but I've heard you're like actually not even really supposed to do these. We can do a minute. Let's do a minute. Come on. Is your signal getting stronger, savages? Come on. What am I at? 47 seconds. I got a minute. Come on. Oh, frick. Okay. That's gonna ruin shoulder day tomorrow. Rep for rep. That was the most miserable lift of all. It wasn't like super painful like Zercher or the Continental clean where it actually just like straight up like caused physical pain and hurt. I'm gonna give it like a 3. I'm gonna give it number 3. It's time to do 50 Continental cleans. What is my stomach going to look like by the end of this video? Okay, as promised, 50 sets of the most painful lift. I don't even know, I'm gonna try this weight. I don't know if I can do 5 sets of 10 of this or if I'm just gonna be toast. I'm probably gonna be even more toast tomorrow because I've never done this lift. It's time to find out what's going to happen because we already know what happened with just two reps. And I don't know if I can even do this much weight, but we're gonna try. Here we go. Oh, freak, pinched already. 1. Pinched again. Oh, frick. 2. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's 2 reps. 2 freaking reps. I'm supposed to do 50 of these? Oh, I'm getting pinched like crazy, guys. That was better. 4. Oh, I'm getting pinched. 5. Pinched. 6. Gosh. 6 reps. I'm getting pinched all over the place. 50 of these? I'm gonna finish this set at least at this weight. That is so painful. Pinched. 7. 8. Freak. 9. Sorry for my language. 10. I lowered the weight because my abs are getting ripped, and I do not mean in the good way. I also am trying this other belt to see if I can not get pinched so hard. Here we go. Still pinched. Still freaking pinched. 1. 2. 3. 10. Look at this. It's actually welted right now. When I started this video, I did not realize I was going to be getting into the Continental freaking whatever this lift is, okay? I didn't realize that. My little belly fat pinched out of my mind. I did not expect this at all. Guys, I've gotten demonetized on YouTube before on my channel, so I don't want YouTube to like block this video and make it unwatchable. So I'm gonna stop there at 20 lifts. The damage is real. The damage is already real. It's there. I didn't make the 50 reps. I'm sorry. I tried, but like you can see my belly. It's crazy. If you're watching this entire video, thank you so much. You're an absolute savage. Appreciate you so much. Subscribe, like, let me know what you want to see next.